Listen, I'm not trying to tell you that waiting until 2023 to see if things are going to get any better is a bad idea. In fact, if you've got that much time, do it. Hell, wait until 2024 for all I care. But if you need a car, I don't think that buying one right now, whether it be a new or a used car, would make less sense than waiting a few more months. And in this video, I'm going to lay out some reasons why I think that's the case. What is happening, guys? Ari here from negotiationguides.com, and by clicking here or the link in the description below, you'll be able to shop around your local area dealers for the best price on a brand new or used car. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, because this whole channel is going to teach you everything you're going to need to know so that you can negotiate your best possible deal. You guys, let's get down to business. As far as what I think about the market and where it's headed, you guys, cars are only getting cooler. Manufacturers know that. They're trying to really gauge our emotions, what's hot, what's not, and really pump out the things that we love. Right now, with electric cars are selling like hotcakes, and more brands are going in the direction of electric. I do think that cars are just going to get cooler and cooler, and the demand is definitely going to rise, especially with self-driving features in development. Now, that's not a major reason why you shouldn't wait to buy a car. However, that's one of the biggest reasons. And let's dive in a little bit deeper into the technical reasons why waiting may not make any sense. Starting off with number one, you guys, the days of supply on dealerships' lots is too low. The dealers can afford to keep these cars on the lots for, say, 10, 15, 20 days, because they know they're not going to get charged interest or fees for keeping the cars on the lots. Cars, when you see cars on the lot for, say, 90 days, 120 days, they need to move these cars, and that's when you get the very best deal. Right now, cars are hardly sitting on the lot for more than like 15 to 20 days at most. So really, dealerships don't have any incentives to sell cars that are on the lot, because they know that it's going to move regardless. Reason number two, it may not make any sense to wait, is because someone is way dumber and someone is way more desperate than you. If you think to yourself that, hey, that car just got on that dealership's lot, I'm going to go screw with them for the next few days or a week to see if they budge on the price, chances are when you leave or while you're there, someone is going to see that car and not care about being charged MSRP or a couple grand over and just buy it on the spot. I guarantee you that you'll find yourself in a situation like this if you wait too long to buy that car. Reason number three, you guys, similarly to what I just said, people have been holding off exactly like you've been holding off. If you've been holding off to buy a car, half the market, if not more than half the market, has been waiting to buy a car. And right now, a lot of people are in the position where they're seeing inventory start to creep back up. And guess what? They're starting to put their jackets on to go and buy a car, because we're headed towards winter. And as you might know, shopping for anything in the winter gets very, very difficult. They just want to get it done. Speaking of the winter and speaking of the new year, reason number four, you guys, the model year has just changed. All the model years for the new cars have become 2022, and guess what? That new car that you were looking at that's been sitting on the lot as a 2021, if it's not gone by the next couple weeks and replaced by a 2022, you're crazy for not picking it up. Dealerships are even willing to hold on to that car for longer, but even more than that, manufacturers don't even have any incentives to give you on a 2022, because they've got some time to let that car sit for a little while. Reason number five, you guys, cars are worth their most at the beginning of the year. Trying to get a good deal on a car, or even trying to get your hands on a car, is going to be the hardest at the beginning of the year, because manufacturers and dealers have a little bit of time to push these cars out and try to get rid of these cars, even under normal circumstances. Manufacturers don't even incentivize brand new cars toward the beginning of the year, because especially if it's that model year, so a 2022 in 2022, you'll likely have to wait until the middle of the year to see a decent deal on that, because the car is going to depreciate more and more towards the second half of the year. Now, I'm telling you guys, there's a bunch of reasons why waiting to buy a car is not going to make any sense. We're probably at the possible worst that we're going to see on the market right now in terms of how pricing is and how low days of supply is. And I can't imagine any other surprises coming up in the near future. So really, if you're in the market and you're seeing a car that you like, that there's actual supply of, jump on it, because things are not going to get easier as demand also starts to go up with the supply going up. If you need pricing on a brand new car, click here or the link in the description below to visit negotiationguides.com, where you'll be able to connect with your local area dealers to get the very best price on a brand new car. And if you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.